Hi, it's John Wildy from Locum CRNA.com. I've been a nurse anesthetist going on 10 years and a locum for going on 8 years. I'm here to be a resource for you as you either start your journey as a locum CRNA or continue as a locum in the anesthesia field. Each of these videos are meant to be a guide for you. I hope you find them enjoyable, learning experience, and you utilize locumcrna.com to its full extent. So come visit us at the website and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Here's today's content. So this episode is a little bit different. We're going to talk about contracts within the recruiters, hospitals, and CRNAs realm. So let's get started by first kind of talking about when we are reaching out to either recruiters or hospitals, or if they've found you on the job board, what kinds of things we're looking at in a contract. So our contract a lot of times is about the hourly rate. And that's the first thing we want to know is this 125? Is this 145 an hour? And what are the guarantees that go with that contract? So we look at, is there guaranteed credentialing? If it's been so long, if you have only a month to go, is there emergency credentialing? Is it guaranteed that we can get credentialed? If we have no malpractice or negative things in our history, in other words, we haven't been fired, we haven't had any malpractice issues, there's been nothing to make us think that there's going to be a prolonged credentialing period. So if there is a way for a hospital or a recruiter to guarantee that credentialing time frame, that's one thing that we're going to sit up and take notice of, because more and more CRNAs are finding that the jobs are either passing by because it's taking so long to credential, or it's delaying our start date. And every day that we're delayed makes it not worth being a locum, because the pay is very analogous to what a W-2 pay is if we are taking the amount of time out in between contracts that we didn't plan on. You can find the YouTube video on comparing W-2 pay to 1099 pay on the locumcrna.com website under the videos, or on the YouTube channel for Locum CRNAs. Also, we're going to talk a little bit more on the things that are included on the contract, but I also wanted to bring up the job board that is also part of the locumcrna.com website now. It is an opportunity for both recruiters and CRNAs to find jobs or contracts that are available from either recruiters or hospitals directly, or with groups directly. This is an opportunity for all those that want to come together in one central spot versus having multiple different job boards or having to sift through full-time work. Another contract idea or thought is to make sure, whether it's W-2 or 1099, it's definitely important to list what type of work we're actually going for. So when talking about the job board or job descriptions, knowing whether it's W-2 or 1099 is going to be very important. Most of us look for an overtime rate. Is there a difference between regular time, straight time, overtime? What happens if my guaranteed schedule is 6 hours, but I stay 10 hours on one day, and you try and let me go at noon the next day, and I have a 40-hour guaranteed? So did I get any overtime, or with those number of hours, did I just lose those? If I have a 6-hour guarantee and it's a 5-day a week, does overtime start at 40 hours, or does it start at 30 hours? When looking at call is variable depending on the contract, anywhere from 2 to 6 hours of pager fee. Depends on if it's in-house or at home call. It depends on what we're looking for as far as number of callbacks, the amount of time of callback, what we get called back for. If we're getting called back to the hospital to start an IV, and we're going to be there for 15 minutes, but we're going to take 20 minutes to get there and 20 minutes to get home, is that worth the time? What's the minimum callback response time that we would be there or be paid for? A lot of times contracts come down to dollars in, dollars out, right? But it also has a lot to do with the type of facility, the types of experience. Is this a CRNA only group? Is this a anesthesia care team with a supervised or a medical direction model? How much is hands-on? What kind of blocks or spinals or epidurals? Do we do OB? Do we not do OB? Do you take trauma? What things are required once we get to the hospital? How far is it away from home? Are we able to go home on the weekends? Do we have to check out of the hotel on Friday, check back into the hotel on Sunday night, take all of our stuff with us if we're going to be gone for Saturday on a vacation? Because these assignments can get really long, and at a 6 to 9 month assignment, we want to be able to take a weekend and go somewhere, or take a 3-day weekend, 4-day weekend, go somewhere and come back, and we don't want to move our entire life with us. A lot of times we are taking a fair amount of stuff. If we're going to be gone for 6 to 9 months, we have winter clothes, we have summer clothes. Sometimes it's fall or spring. We have our activities that we like to do. Some are bringing bikes, swim gear, running gear, whatever we do on our time off is also, coming with us. Sometimes it's our dogs, our family. Everyone comes with us. But if we take a 3-day weekend to explore the area of where your hospital is, we want to be able to do that without feeling like we're, being put out and having to go to extremes just to come right back. We don't get the travel stipend, and we're not getting the hotel at that point. So, these are expenses that we aren't expecting to pay. So these are just some thoughts as far as what would be included in a contract, what other things you might be speaking to or trying to talk to your hospitals about. If you're a recruiter from a hospital standpoint or an agency standpoint, these are some of the concerns that CRNAs can have when looking at an assignment, when talking to you. Sometimes we forget that all of these things are included, but if it's right there in front of us, it helps us to be able to evaluate a contract fully. So just a few thoughts from LocumCRNA.com. We have the job board that's available to anyone and everybody. We want CRNAs to sign up. We have multiple signing up for daily notices when new jobs are posted. That way everyone's aware when a new job is posted. And we have it available nice and easy to click through from the website, as well as all of these great videos, introductions, topics, and hopefully helpful information for each of you as we continue to go down the locum journey. I hope you like my front porch and our lovely pumpkin over here. As always, if you like the videos from LocumCRNA.com, please subscribe to the YouTube channel. It lets me know that my content's worth seeing. So subscribe to it. Make sure that you see the videos as they come out. You'll be the first notified through YouTube. And also visit the website, LocumCRNA.com. There's tons of resources on there, from financial information, sample contracts, how to make a resume, credentialing information, information on mortgages, financial and tax personnel that are CRNA friendly, as well as the job board for all those that are interested in looking for other positions and locum contracts as they come up and as they are posted. We're hoping for both recruiters and hospitals for independent or regular contracts through the use of a recruiter. However you plan to get contracts or get contracted CRNAs, we're hoping to help you, and anything that we can do to make it better, please email us at locumcrnas, LOCUMCRNAS @gmail.com. There's a link on the website for all of these things. So locumcrna.com is the resource for locums. Thank you so much, and I hope you have an amazing week.